Welcome and join us on our journey as we interview everyday people and ask them that very question of who am I?
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? So my name is Emma Caroline. That's my first and second name. A lot of people know me as Lady Ems, or my stage name is Arella. I actually was born in Seattle, but I grew up in Nassau. So I'm a Bahamian. I'm also an American, and I was raised by a Jamaican. So yeah, I all mix up. So right now, currently, I've done a lot of different things in my life, if I'm honest. At the moment, though, I am doing music. I do music, and I'm a personal assistant. So that's what I'm doing right now. It could change in the future, and that wouldn't even surprise me because, I like to have different interests and I like to learn new things. That's what I like. I like to learn new skills. Oh, what differentiates me from other artists? That's a great question. That's a great question. I feel like, okay, so I'm not super close with like too many local artists to say have a more specific opinion, but just based on maybe what I've seen like publicly, I don't know, maybe what differentiates me is the variety of music that I share. I think a lot of people in the industry are, they choose to sort of be in a box to where, they say, well, oh, I'm a reggae artist, or I'm a rapper, or, you know what I mean? I'm a country artist. But me personally, my journey in music was more of, it was more of an exploration. So I didn't really label myself to begin with, which is why one day you might see me post to what I call soft trap. And then the other day you'll see me post a reggae song, because really what I did was I was being playful. So yeah, my journey to where I'm at now, I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. I mean, if we're specifically talking about, what I do, where do I even start? I'd say, I really prioritize the things in life that are important to me, and so that's definitely where I got where I'm at now, is just knowing that, at the end of the day, like I won't feel right within myself if what's important to me isn't taken care of, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's why where I'm at now, because I just always had a focus. I'll be honest with you. My focus is, like I said, my interests have changed, but I know how to stay focused. My biggest accomplishment? Oh gosh. Honestly, okay, I'd say my biggest accomplishment was actually getting saved. When I started getting closer to God, yeah, that was a big success for me. My biggest regret. My biggest regret. Well, I try not to have regrets in life, I'll be honest with you. I try not to have regrets in life. I try to do things that I know if I look back, I won't be, upset about. But that doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. I'm not a perfect person. So, I wouldn't pinpoint a specific thing that I could say I regret, but I will say that I regret making certain mistakes that I should have learned from sooner. So that's where my regret lies, is when I think about things that I had to go through more than once. The best advice. I think the best advice I could give, just in general, is to find peace. That's probably the best thing you could do for yourself in this world, because when you see everything that's going on, especially in the news, even in your personal life, family, no one has it perfect, right? But if you can find peace, and you can then sort of birth other things that come from that peace, you start to find confidence, you start to find better relationships, you know what I mean? You can basically blossom in a way that is more genuine and more real to you as a person. And then no matter what else is going on in your life, you'll be able to handle it a lot better, you know, whether life is going great or life is, you know, stress, whatever it is, like whatever the case may be, as long as you have peace in your heart, like, yeah, that's the way forward. My favorite Bahamian words? Okay. Probably motto or mottos. I say that pretty often. An unpopular opinion? Oh, I do love pineapples on pizza. Yeah. You know, if you do want to listen to my music, I dabble in a few different genres, but right now I am focused on reggae music. I have a single that I just dropped that a lot of people like, so I would say definitely go listen to that. And my Instagram is IAM underscore Arella, Arella. That's for my music specifically. But if you just want to follow me, you know, personally, I do have a personal page, and that's Lady M's, which a lot of people know me as well, you know? So, yeah. My stage name is Arella, but, you know, my nickname is Lady M's.
If you like what you saw, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and join us on our journey as we create more content on our way to getting our first play button.